welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be going through P6 Science Prelim paper 2023 Maris Stella, question number 28. Okay, so in this case, Oman has a toy plane that works on battery. Then they tell you got a spinner and a canopy and switch A and B. So there's two switch, right? So you look at it carefully, this part. A and B on, then spinner turn on, canopy lit up. Okay? So canopy, I assume that it probably is a light bulb. It causes it to light lit up. Okay, so A only, that means spinner turn on. So that means A control spinner. Okay? Because canopy did not light up. Okay? So in this case, B will control canopy because canopy lit up, spinner did not turn. So in this case, so it should be something that looks like this. Okay? A, then you have spinner. Okay? B, you have the canopy, which is the light bulb. Okay? It will control this. So in this case, when both are switched on, then of course both will turn on. If either one of them is switched on, then either one of them will be turned on. Okay, so in this case, it looks like what the switch control them individually. The switch is able to control the components or parts individually. Okay, so what kind of circuit can allow the switch to control them individually? Only parallel. Okay, so parallel circuit will allow the component to be controlled individually because electricity can flow in more than one pathway. So straight away you know that anything that with series straight away wrong. Okay, so you take a look at this. Okay, how to identify really it is series? There's only one way for electricity flow through. Okay, we start from here. For question number 1. Okay, positive. So go through here. Imagine I close the switch. M will lead on, the light bulb will also lead on. I close the switch at B. Okay, can you see the electricity can only flow on one way? Okay, so this is a perfect series circuit. Okay, so straight away wrong. It's not what we are looking for. Okay, we are looking for something that looks like this. Okay, maybe I have a battery. Okay, then I have switch A. I have a switch A. Then motor M. Then another way. It flows by another way. This is the, okay, maybe I just show you this part. Switch B. Okay, switch A. Switch B. Okay, then this is the light bulb. We are looking for something like this. Okay, where the electricity can flow in two pathways. Okay, the red color pathway and the blue color pathway. Okay, so if you either one of them, right, then either one of the component will be turned on. Okay, so we are not looking for anything that's series. So number 1 out. So number 2, let's take a look. Is there electricity can flow in one way or multiple ways? Okay, so positive, close the switch. Okay, again, this is a series circuit. It's just that it is similar to number 1, but it's just that for number 2, you have one less battery. So this is still a series circuit. It's not what we are looking for. Okay, so number 3. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so number 3, actually, you look at this. This is actually a two circuit. There are two circuit. Okay, there are two circuit apart. So if you think about it, actually this answer makes sense. Okay, because why? When electricity flow through here, right? Okay, when A is on, switch on, then motor turn up, it complete one circuit. Okay, then I move through this part. Switch on, it control another circuit. There is more than one pathway for them to flow through, but this is not a parallel circuit. This is just two circuit or two series circuit. Okay, two series circuit. Okay, but it does fulfill the requirement. It does fulfill. So I will say answer is 3. Okay, it does fulfill. Okay, so you take a look at the last one. Why last one cannot be? At circuit number 4 in greater detail. Circuit number 4, actually there's already one problem coming out. You take a look at this battery. The battery, the other part is not even connected. So straight away this battery is out. Okay, you can take it as no longer part of the circuit. So let's analyze this circuit with greater detail. So I'll use a blue color to indicate the path, one of the paths. So it will travel here, right? Electricity will move through here to complete the whole circuit. So in this case, you can see the blue color pathway. Let's take a look at the another pathway which control the light bulbs. So electricity will move through here. Okay, same thing from this battery, move through here. Okay, close up this path. Okay, so in this case, right, if you look at this very carefully, right, what does A control? Okay, A control both the red color and blue color pathway. That means A, right, will control the motor and control the light bulb. So if I put this A, A will control both the bulb plus motor. What does B control? Okay, B control the bulb only. Okay, how come it's a bulb? Because there's only red color pathway that's flowing through. So in this case, it's a very clear cut. It does not fit into the observation. While it is a parallel circuit, yes, this is parallel. Electricity can flow in more than one pathway. And I already say that we are looking for a parallel circuit. But in this case, it seems that even though it is a parallel circuit, we will still not choose it. Because why? When A is on, only it should allow the spinner to turn on. Canopy should not turn on. But you can see this observation, both the light bulb and the motor will turn on for this part. Okay? Because the switch A, right, is directly placed next to the battery, it controls both electricity pathway. So 4 cannot be the answer because it does not fit with the observation. It does not match with the observation we are looking over here. So the answer can only be 3. So in this case, so if you look at the circuit 4 in great detail, right, you will notice that even though it's a parallel, we still don't choose it because for the reason listed in this table, it does not fit the observation. So with that, this is the end of this question. Thank you very much.